Let's say you're over 50, or maybe you're already retired, and you're realizing something. You finally have the time and freedom to choose what you want to do. But there's a catch. The world keeps changing, inflation keeps rising, and sitting still, well, frankly, it just doesn't feel like you. That's why today we're talking about something that's part financial strategy and part purpose boost. The 7 best side hustles for people over the age of 50 and early retirees. These aren't get-rich schemes or full-time jobs. They're flexible, meaningful ways to earn a little bit of income and stay engaged in life without a lot of stress, and more importantly, without brain drain. Welcome to the Unretired, where you're not done, but you're finally doing what you want. This channel is all about rethinking retirement, from income and investing to mindset and meaning. If you find this helpful, please like and subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss future episodes. It helps this channel grow, and it helps the Unretired community of lifelong learners keep doing what they love. All right, let's get into this. But before we jump into the list, let's talk about why side hustles make sense after 50. First, longevity. You're likely going to live a lot longer than any other previous generation, and that's good news, but it means your savings need to stretch further. Second, it's really about identity. Many people struggle when they stop working full-time because their purpose and social life were tied somewhat to their career. And third, inflation. Costs for healthcare, housing, travel, they're going to keep rising even when official numbers look small. And fourth, freedom from responsibility. You don't want another job that follows you home. You've already done decades of late night emails, early morning prep, and after hours stress. At this stage, you want a side hustle where you can just show up, do your thing, enjoy the moment, and walk away. No homework, no meetings, no stress. Yes, it might not be as big as your previous paycheck, but that's okay because all we're trying to do is supplement our financial situation for as long as possible. So I'll say that again a different way. A side hustle after 50, it's not about chasing money. It's really about creating flexibility. It keeps your mind sharp, your schedule free, and your bank account a little bit healthier. Now, let's dive into 7 ideas that actually make sense for this stage of life. Side hustle number 1. Consulting or coaching from your experience. Let's start with the most obvious and powerful one, and that's turning what you already know into income. Look, you've built decades of experience in business, healthcare, education, operations, leadership, or whatever it was that you did for a career. First, there's consulting. It's about solving specific problems for clients, usually part-time, very flexible, and on your own schedule. And if you prefer a more personal approach, turn it into coaching. Maybe you're helping a small business owner, a new manager, or a retiree navigate a transition. You can do it in person, or you can just stay online and do it through Zoom or Google Meets. And here's the best part. Coaches and consultants typically earn $50 to $150 an hour, and in some professions even more, depending on your expertise and niche. You already have credibility. You just need to package your experience up. Side hustle number 2, virtual assistants or remote support. If you're organized, dependable, and comfortable with email and scheduling, virtual assistance is one of the easiest side hustles to start. Small businesses and entrepreneurs hire part-time help for everything from appointment setting to bookkeeping to travel coordination. You usually can do it from anywhere, at home, your RV, even while traveling. And because reliability is your edge, people over 50 often outperform the younger freelancers. Typical pay runs from $25 an hour to $50 an hour, with specialized roles, for example, like an EA or a bookkeeper, can earn more. You can find work on Upwork, Fiverr, or LinkedIn, and I recommend to start small and then scale up as you like, or just stay small and keep it a true side hustle. Side hustle number 3, teaching, tutoring, and mentoring. If you've ever enjoyed helping others learn, this might be your perfect fit. Online tutoring is booming, from school subjects to adult learning. And it's not just math or English. You can teach business writing, communications, or even technology basics for seniors. Platforms like Wisent, OutSchool, and VIP Kid make it easy to connect with students worldwide. Tutors can generally earn between $20 and $60 an hour, depending on the subject and your experience level. And don't underestimate mentoring. Career or life mentoring can command rates of up to $75 to $100 an hour if you've got executive or specialized experience. And beyond the money, helping other people grow gives you both purpose and income. All right, we're halfway through, and I'd love to hear from you. Which of these first 3 side hustles sounds the most appealing, or which ones have you already tried? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Your experience might help inspire somebody else watching. Now, let's move on to the next set, These are perfect for people who want to stay active, hands-on, and connected to their community. Side hustle number 4, local service gigs. Could be anything like pet walking, gardening, errands, handy help, all kinds of things. And that's another way to say that not every side hustle requires a laptop. Some of the best after 50 are about being reliable, active, and social. There's a lot of people who need a lot of help doing a lot of basic things, and you have the time to help them. These gigs are simple, flexible, and instantly rewarding, especially if you enjoy staying busy and connecting face-to-face. You can find gigs by using TaskRabbit, Rover, or local Facebook groups to start. For some of these basic things, you can easily earn $20 to $50 an hour for most tasks, and specialized handyman work or stuff like landscaping can easily go well over $50 an hour. And the beauty of these gigs, well, first you control your hours and you'll stay physically active as well. Side hustle number 5, renting out your assets or your property. Maybe you don't want to work more hours, but you do have something valuable sitting unused. Could be a spare room, a garage, an extra car, an RV, maybe a second property. These can all become a source of side income. Short-term rental platforms like Airbnb, Neighbor, or storage sharing apps also let you rent out what you already own. Income varies, but hosts typically can make a profit of $30 to $100 per night for a room, and in some cases, quite a bit more for an entire property. And $200 to $500 a month for storage or parking rentals. You can keep it small, seasonal or part-time. It's passive income, but passive income with a purpose. In other words, you're letting your assets work while you enjoy your time. Side hustle number 6, selling or flipping items online. Well, here's one that's fun and surprisingly profitable, and that's reselling stuff. You've probably collected decades of stuff. Vintage gear, collectibles, or quality items that you no longer use. If you watch one of my other videos on Swedish death cleaning, as you get older, you probably want to start getting rid of some stuff anyway, so check out that video and maybe that'll inspire you to get rid of some stuff. So selling on eBay, Poshmark, or Facebook Marketplace, it can declutter your home and build steady side income. Flippers can earn all kinds of money, anywhere from $25 to $75 an hour just selling stuff. Depends on what you sell. In some niches like furniture restoration or antiques, well, you can make a lot more. And some people really like this, and they really like the hunt of all of it. And if you like the hunt, you can even buy underpriced items at thrift stores or estate sales and resell them online. Many retirees turn this into a hobby business that's both creative, social, and frankly, just a lot of fun. Side hustle number 7, content creation and digital products. Hey, this kind of stuff is not just for the younger crowd. People over 50 are actually crushing it in digital content right now because they have real experience. So if you enjoy writing, speaking, or teaching, create content that helps others on YouTube like I'm doing now, Substack, or even do your own podcast. Or take what you know and build a small course. Make it a downloadable guide or an ebook. Once built, these can earn $500 to $3,000 a month in semi-passive income, depending on the audience you have in the niche that you're in. And you don't need millions of followers. A loyal 1,000 fans can make it meaningful. And if you're doing something like affiliate sales, you really don't need much of an audience at all. You need an audience of one that says, hey, I need what you're promoting. You gotta ask yourself 3 basic questions. Number 1, what kind of energy do I want to spend or invest in my side hustle? Do you prefer social and active work or quiet creative projects? Number 2, how much time do I want to commit? That's a super important one because you're not looking for another full-time job. So is it a few hours a week, a few days a month? There's a fit for every lifestyle. And number 3, what excites me? Not just what pays. The best side hustles blend income with enjoyment. So when you love it, it really doesn't feel like work. Remember this, you're not starting over. You're leveraging everything you've already built, everything you've learned and experienced. Now, if you found any of this helpful, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and more importantly, share it with somebody who's either retired or approaching retirement. Every week, I post new videos here on the UnRetired about designing a meaningful life after 50 through smarter income, sharper thinking, and better living. So before you jump in, let me offer you a few closing thoughts. So there you have it. 7 side hustles perfectly suited for people over 50 and people who are already retired. Every one of these gives you the chance to stay relevant, earn a little extra income, and maybe most importantly, keep a sense of purpose. Retirement isn't about stopping, it's about shifting, it's about deciding, and it's about moving forward. And side hustles are one of the best ways to keep moving forward, but on your terms. Thanks for watching The UnRetired, and remember, you're not done, you're finally doing what you want. And if you enjoyed this video, YouTube probably thinks you're gonna like these two as well.